pivotal position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aztecs offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So Oregon State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Finding an escape route.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Motion from the wideout. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Beavers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Might as well stick with him. Breaks into the open. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 2nd down coming up. He leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They try to get it outside on the left. Running to Green. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground with the counter. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Aztecs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Sends it back in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that quarterback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The inside handoff. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Aztecs are on the move.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Beavers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aztecs are in the hurry up. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Motion from the back. They'll run the option. At the 35, he's loose. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Aztecs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Using the quick game. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Gonna swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Beavers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers are flying down the field. This quarterback part of their running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. On the ground, it's Potts. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Aztecs in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Turning it on! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Potts. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield. On the move is the 30. catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Toss to the outside. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Looking to scramble. Still on his feet at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Cooper. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
The Aztecs will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They feed him again. Breaks into the open. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
24, San Diego State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Illegal blocking offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll try the counter. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Lost to fire on second down. He's got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Aztecs line up to punt it away.
Brings up fourth down.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Slithers into space. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it on the counter. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. It's a draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Finds his tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Beavers are on the move. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Right back to him on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll give it to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for space, it's Potts. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Calls his own number. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. from the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
Pulls it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Harris. Picks up the first down. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Using his legs, it's Potts. Got the first down and more. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll go to the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up. just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Lawrence. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.